okay. Punches over here gonna be okay. Good luck.
All right, Tim, you heard Jimmy Lennon Jr. say it. Stephen Butler going for his first attempt at a world title. You've been there. Oh, yeah. What do you think his emotions are feeling as this bell rings and he gets it started?
Well, there's without a doubt, no doubt in my mind that he's ready for this opportunity because he's earned this opportunity. You know, he's either going to be against Demetrius Andrade or against Murata.
And here we are challenging for Murata's WBA middleweight world title. The champ in the blue and white trunks, Butler in the tiger stripe trunks. And we saw two different fights from Murata in his last two fights with Rob Brandt. So some questions are out there as to which style of Murata will we see in tonight's fight? Because Timmy showed a couple different wrinkles as he shows a big overhand right that landed on Butler to start, and he's giving Butler early all he can handle. So maybe that's some of the questions being answered. We're going to see the aggressive jump on it right away, Murata, or the more thoughtful, precise, precision punches of Murata?
You know what, Christina? Murata knows how to fight one way. You know, I didn't see two Muratas.
You only saw one,
first,
huh?
Yeah, for me, Christina, the first fight with Rob Brandt just threw
a ton of punches.
Out-punched. He got outworked.
For 12 rounds. I couldn't believe he kept that up for 12 rounds.
No, he wasn't ready for that work rate. But then he comes back in the second fight, and he, like I said, he fought fire with fire. He felt that, like, I'm the bigger puncher. I know what you got already. Now, can you take mine? So, but he's going to control distance with the jab at times, move in, and look for the right hand. That's
he's already
Murata.
landed. Yep, and he's already landed the right hand a couple times here in round one. As
you see the high guard, that's all you're going to get from Murata. He's going to stop, come forward, land his jab, and come behind it with the right hand.
Butler has landed a few good punches here in the first round, too. Doubled up on the right hand as he continues to stick his jab out there. Has fought mostly off his back foot here in round one, but lands a strong right hand.
I like the right hand that was down to the body, bagged up Murata, and then that right hand coming right up to the top. But Butler keeps getting hit with right hands. He needs to stop jabbing from a little bit too close. That's the reason why he's getting hit with right hands from Murata.
Butler doing some good work down to the body. And Murata hit him a little bit low, it looked like, on that left hand, Tim. And again, the second time a little bit low from Murata, but no warning.
Murata's one of those guys, those champions, he will invest in the body early of his opponents. He's going to break you down to the body. He wants to slow you down and take everything from you and then get rid of you.
He has no problem.
Nice shot right there.
Good left hand to the body to end round one. Butler ended that round with a really nice body shot as well. So round two, Christina Poncher, Timothy Bradley. The WBA middleweight world title fight from Yokohama Arena in Japan. Ryota Murata looking to defend the title he won back after losing it in the fight before last to Rob Brandt.
Butler right now doing a great job of throwing the right hand down to the body. What he's trying to do is trying to bring the defense down of Murata. Murata keeps his hands high, so if you go down to the body, eventually your opponent's hands will start going down to protect his body. And he's looking for a big shot over the top of Murata. That's what he's trying to set up.
Murata setting up a right hand to the body, and back to the body goes Butler. Butler kind of just sticking that jab hand out almost as a gauge to set up that right hand.
I noticed something, Christina. When Butler lets his combinations go, then he steps back to get out of range, or try to get out of range. He's there to be hit. If you follow him out, if Murata follows him out with a straight 1-2 combination, he'll be able to hit Butler. Promise you.
Butler lands a left hand around the guard of Murata, and Murata lets that right hand go, and that's a strong right hand.
Good shot right there. Love that right hand to the body.
Yeah, he's been getting those in. has Butler. Murata keeping that guard high and tight. As he unleashes that right hand and then a left to the body. And a big right hand from Butler. Beautiful work by Butler there, and then finishes it downstairs. And a left hand to the body lands for Murata. Nice combination there.
Butler's trying to get inside the power of Murata. So you see occasionally he'll step in.
As Murata clips him with the right hand. And he's kind of, like you said, Tim, left hand to the body from Murata, is he's pulling straight back.
Yes. So watch the looping right hand of Murata. When Butler lets his hands go and step straight back, he's going to get hit just like that.
He needs to step back at an angle to avoid that right hand. Murata's got it timed perfectly, and we're only through almost 2 rounds. Butler still doing, though, some good work as he lands a right hand of his own. He lands that stab jab to the body, though, too, Tim, pretty efficiently. And a big right hand from Murata at the 10 seconds.
What was Butler doing? Stepping back. You cannot go back in a straight line. You'll get hit with a straight shot every single time, and that's what Butler did there towards the end of that round.
Rafael Ramos wanting them to bring it together as they kind of exchange some little pushes and shoves at the end of the bell there. Yeah, and that marking under the eye came right after the first round on Steven Butler. Fortunately, it hasn't swelled up too bad.
Yeah, you would think it would be on the left eye.
Yeah, with the right hands that
but
have been landing. Yeah. Round 3 scheduled for 12 WBA middleweight regular world title on the line for Murata. Biggest fight of Steven Butler's career at fight number 30 for him, challenging for a world title. And you can see the 29 body shot punches landed by Butler, but more punches thrown by Murata through 2 rounds. Again, that right hand just pounding away from Murata. Strong jab.
That's a strong jab.
Really strong
right hand
jab.
from Murata.
Everything is being thrown with power right now, Tim.
Yeah, that's the way both these guys do it. They're power punchers. They're not here to just punch, little tap each other. They're here to knock you out.
Murata's got Butler on the defensive now as he shakes that right hand a little bit. Throws it downstairs where he's found moderate success with that right hand to the body.
Look at a nice little change-up uppercut right there as you saw Butler drop a little bit, extended with his left hand, and then Murata lift him up with a little short uppercut, right uppercut. Oh, you're getting hit with right hand and then you turn southpaw? Come on, how does that make sense?
He got caught right in the middle of that switch by another right Murata right hand.
You can just see the experience of Murata slowly breaking down Butler. Butler now sitting in front, trying to trade with Murata.
As he shoots that right uppercut from the hip. But Murata saw that coming from a mile away.
Which way is Murata moving, Christina?
He's moving to his left. Butler's moving to his right, then back to his left.
He's moving towards the right hand.
He's moving right into the right hand of Murata.
So he got to be careful. There it is.
Oh, right down the pipe for Murata. Butler's hanging tough, though.
He is hanging tough, but he's taking a lot of leather from Murata.
And part of
these are heavy punches.
And part of the problem also, Tim, is that he's not really backing up Murata with the jab. He's just using it out there as a stick, and now he's just walking straight in with his head down. The champ is just taking it to him right now, Tim. As Butler holds, but he does not have his wits about him right now. No. He's lucky enough to get out, particularly when he's pulling back from the pressure of Murata.
See, Butler right there, he tried to to roll with the right hand of Murata and come back with his own right hand. So he's trying to make an adjustment for Murata's right hand.
But you see how he uses that jab just kind of like a measuring stick, though, Tim?
He's just sticking it out there. It's just, he's just
and
trying
Murata's
to get,
jab is hard each and every time.
he's just trying to maintain space. That was a nice little tie-up right there, how Butler steps in and stops Murata from working. But he needs to shoot that jab. There he is. He rolled the right hand again from Murata. Butler did.
And now it's having some success on the counter.
But then again, Christina, it's when he does something and then he doesn't know what to do afterwards. He sits there for return fire from Murata. He admires his work.
Yeah, when you get to this world championship level, you can't make those mistakes.
No, you can't. Good right hand by Butler.
Yeah, but he got a left uppercut in and then takes a right hand from Murata to the body. And again to the body.
There he is, rolling.
Yep, a good counter right hand from
But did you see him
Butler.
stand up to admire his work after he got the right hand counter? That's the reason why Butler continuously is getting hit with shots from Murata. He sits there and admires his work. What's the next thing? What's the next process of your attack, Butler?
The elite guys are already one step ahead of what
That's
they're doing
how you
at
gotta
the time.
be.
Yep.
You have to be that way. You gotta be 2 steps
Good
ahead of your
left
opponent.
hand to the body from Butler. He gets a quick warning. And back to the body goes Murata. And that was a low shot from Murata. No.
Right on the hip.
Yep. There's been a couple of those. And
Nice shot right there
Butler's
from-
landing some good punches.
Coming around the guard. You know, when guys put their earmuffs on, they leave their ears exposed.
Oh, and he just
And
missed
their
with that
body.
uppercut. And a big right hand again from Murata. Backs up Butler. Again with the right hand. 2 left hands. Excuse me, and a right hand. Tim Murata just teeing off with that right hand. Target
Can't
practice.
miss.
Target practice.
Can't miss.
Butler, no answer. So good fights to get started in January, Tim. And
Yes,
we have
it
a
is.
good fight here, but it's pretty much been the story of Murata's right hand. And Butler really hasn't had an answer for it.
Butler occasionally lands a looping right hand on Murata because Murata, what he does is he just covers up, put those earmuffs on like there, leaving his ears exposed for a looping shot
And
like that.
there's a right hand that Butler lands around the guard of Murata.
Partially blocked by Murata. You see those little shots right there from Butler? Those shots right there are just little flares, just to keep the hands at home of Murata. He wants Murata to play defense for a little while, to buy himself some time so he can land a hard shot. There it is, and it's down to the body right there. Oh, right on the ear.
Yep. And there goes Murata. When he gets Butler backed up against the ropes, he just holds that left hand out and starts teeing off with that right hand. And Butler is trying to land a right hand of his own through the guard.
Oh,
And he's strong.
he's hurt right there.
Holding.
He's hurt.
He's
He's hurt with that, Christina.
you can tell as he starts to back up and he's trying to get some rhythm back and move his legs side to side. And Murata senses that he's got the young man hurt.
We cannot deny the toughness of Butler. I mean, he's doing everything he can to stay in this fight.
You just get the sense that there's not enough juice on these punches to really hurt Murata at this point. That's why Murata's content with just standing right there in front of him.
Right. These are more or less get off me punches coming from Butler at this moment. See the little tap, tap.
Yep, he landed that double left hand. But Murata's right hand just comes right back, and then a left to the body, then back upstairs with the right hand. Murata trying to bait Butler in.
Yep.
Using those foot feints, Tim.
Here it is.
And he heard him right there with the right hand once again. And he drops Butler, and it is over. Ryota Murata, still WBA middleweight world champion.